Welcome back to our Science Online Learning. This is still your teacher, Teacher Heidi. Our subject is Basic Science, Matheum 3, with the code of SC23102. How are you feeling today? I hope everyone is doing well. So the objectives of our lesson are the following. Define electrical energy. Compute for electrical power of appliances. Compute for electricity bill. And recognize the need for safety in using electrical. Okay, so let's move on. To calculate our electricity bill, we calculate the energy usage of each appliance we use in our home, or take the value shown of the electricity meter and deduct the value from the previous month from it. However, according to the Metropolitan Electricity Authority, or MEA, and the Provincial Electricity Authority, or the PEA, responsible for monitoring, distributing, and billing electricity, not only the energy charge, but the service charge, variable tariff, and value-added tax will be paid as detailed below. So here, our next lesson, I'm going to give you an overview on how to compute or calculate our electricity. Do you know already? Okay, so let's go on. Now, there are important things that you need to take note when calculating electricity. The first one is what we call the base tariff. Okay? In the base tariff, there are two parts. We have the energy and the service charge. Two parts. Now, how do we get the energy charge? Now, the energy charge is calculated based on the cost of constructing the power plant, wiring, and distribution systems, and electrical power generation. It is the direct charge for the actual energy consumption in a month at a progressive rate. So you have to remember this thing in the table. So how to get the energy charge? Per month. Okay? So that's it. Did you understand? Now let's move to the service charge. The service charge is the charge for the processing. There are two rates depending on the amount of energy consumed per month. The energy consumed per month is not over 150 kilowatt hour. The service charge is 8.19 baht. And if the energy consumption per month is over 150 kilowatt hour, the service charge is 38.22 baht. So once the energy and the service charges are obtained, the electricity costs can be calculated using the following equation. So first is what we call the base tariff, which composes the two things. We have the energy charge and the service charge. Did you understand? Number two is what we call the variable tariff. It is the fuel adjustment cost, or FT charge, comes from uncontrolled costs, which are fuel costs, and purchase of energy from private sectors. FT is monitored by the Energy Regulatory Commission and reviewed after every 4 months, January, May, and September. FT charge of May to August 2020, for instance, was minus 11.60 satang, or minus 0.1160 baht per kilowatt hour. FT charge can be calculated using the following equation. So, in order to get the variable tariff, or the FT charge, amount of energy consumed times the fuel adjustment cost of that particular month. Okay? This is it. So after getting the base tariff and the variable tariff, we're now moving on to VAT. What is VAT? VAT is the value added tax. Now, VAT is currently imposed on electricity consumers or customers at a rate of 7% each month. So the following equation shows how to find the value added tax. So VAT is equal to base tariff plus the FT charge times 7% of each month. So 7 divided by 100. So this is how we obtain VAT. I'm sure you can follow me as I'm teaching you these things. Okay? So you know already how an electricity bill looks like. So this is an example of an electricity bill. Okay? You can see this one in your book. And then finally, you will see some information here. Okay? Wherein there, the calculation of electricity bill is highlighted, and then finally this one is the bill that we're going to pay every month. Okay, so please take a closer look at the example. So here is an example. So first, what did I say a while ago? The base tariff. So let's see the given, 135 units of that particular month. And then the FT charge or the variable tariff on that month was minus 11.60 satang. So let us calculate the electricity for the month of March. This is March, na? So since there are 135 units, so these are the values that you're going to get. And then the electricity charge is 35.23 plus 29.88 plus 32.41 plus 235.54 plus 130.10 will give you this one. This is only the electricity charge. And the monthly service charge is 8.19 baht because it did not exceed 150 kilowatt hour. Okay, it's below. So going back, you add the two things, you will get this one. Clear? Okay. Now let's find the FT charge or the variable tariff. So the variable tariff was minus 11.60 satang per unit. So since there are 135 units, you multiply that one to minus 11.60 satang per unit. It will give you minus 1,566 satang or 15.66 baht, minus 15.66 baht. Okay, so the electricity price for the variable tariff here, so going back, it's 471.35 minus this one, so it will give you 455.69. That's still step 2. And then for step 3, you get the VAT. Now, how do we get the VAT again? Here, this is the formula. So you go back. So the base tariff plus the FT charge. So 471.35 plus minus 15.66 baht will give you this one times 7%. And finally, the VAT is 31.8983. So let's go back. So therefore, the electricity price of March was 455.69 plus 31.8983 baht. So it will give us a final answer of 487.5883 baht. So that's it. This is already our electricity. Clear? Okay. So, I hope you understood our lesson for today on how to calculate the electrical energy of our appliances, how to calculate electrical consumption in kilowatt hour. Okay, I hope everything is given to you clearly. Do you have any question, girls? Okay, very good. Now let's do the activity time. I'd like you to open the PDF file and do the activity indicated about electrical energy. You have to print this worksheet and send this when you come back to school. Good luck! After our lesson, you click the link in MS Forms and answer the quiz. Answer the quiz today. Your point will be recorded. So thank you so much for listening today. I hope you had a good time. See you in the next period. Goodbye!